Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering some very common mistakes that I see happening all the time, which lead to a lot of deaths. Before we get into the video, I will quickly remind you that we're under a week away from what is hopefully a major map change. I plan to cover the new map live, right when the update happens, over on my Twitch channel. So look in the description below and give me a follow so you can be among the first to explore the new map changes with me. I'll also be trying to quickly find new jump spots, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube as well so you don't miss out on any of that. Now the first big mistake I see all the time is reviving of your own teammates at terrible times. Me saying this may make me sound like a bad teammate, but reviving your team at the wrong time may do more harm than good. In a lot of cases, you're better off fighting off the enemies first before going for the res. You have to realize that a person usually has a long period of time before they bleed out, so there's no need to rush right in and revive immediately if it's not safe to do so. Often the enemies will push once they get a down, so you don't want to get caught in the res animation while they are pushing you, because that will usually lead to everybody dying. Now I'm not saying to never res your teammate. There are certainly situations where your down partner could get to cover and you know the enemy isn't pushing, so you can get off an easy res. I'm talking about those situations where your teammate is downed and the fight is still happening. You have to make a decision on whether you want to try to fight the enemies off or if it's best to bail altogether and work on getting the buyback. But it's never the right play to just run to the res while a gunfight is happening, unless you have another teammate fighting them off while you're getting the res off. Another area I see people make big mistakes is trying to plate up in the middle of a fight. Just like always wanting to revive your teammate sounds like a no-brainer, always wanting to have full plates seems like another no-brainer, right? But I've seen plating up be the main cause in a lot of deaths. Putting on plates takes a decent amount of time, and when an enemy is just around the corner, getting seen while plating up gives you zero chance to win that gunfight. Whereas if you hold off on putting on plates, you may be able to get enough shots off on your enemy to down him. If you get caught in the middle of putting plates on, you have no chance of getting off any shots, and you will almost certainly die. I'm not saying not to plate up when you have a chance, just don't make it priority number one when a fight is happening. Now I should also mention that you are able to cancel putting on plates. If you ever find yourself plating up and hear someone approaching, if you quickly tap triangle on a PlayStation 4, it'll cancel putting the plates on. This still takes a little bit of time, but not as much as finishing putting plates on will. So if you hear someone coming, quickly tap triangle again to stop plating so you can be ready to fight. So you're going to see a perfect example right here of exactly what I'm talking about. In the first case, I'm able to get a kill because somebody plates up, and in the next case, you're going to see me kill somebody because I didn't plate up. So you see I cracked this guy right here. He runs behind the wall and he tries to start plating, and that leads to an easy kill by me. And then I immediately start getting shot. He takes plates, but instead of plating up, I fight him off and I'm able to get the kill on him anyway. And lastly, another common mistake I see is going for the thirst rather than fighting another enemy who can actually shoot back at you. I get it. We all want to get credit for a kill, but if you immediately die right after, then it didn't do you much good anyway. Thirst an enemy when you can, but sometimes we can get valuable info by leaving them downed. Watch where they try to scoot to, because that will usually tell you where their teammate is. If you're close enough and hear the res animation, you should be able to go in and pick up another easy kill. If you already know where the rest of the team is, and they are engaged in a fight with you or your team, then obviously ignore the down player and help your teammates fight. Getting that one kill isn't as important as potentially picking up 3-4 kills by getting a team wipe. You'll see an example right here where I down an enemy and don't go right for the thirst. Now this was a 1v2 situation, and you're going to see right here, I down this guy at the loadout. But instead of going for the immediate thirst, I watch where he goes and then get an idea where his teammate's at. Now you can't hear the audio, but what I'm waiting for right here is to hear the res animation sound. And whenever I do, I jump right in and I'm able to get 2 easy kills instead of possibly just one and then dying. That'll do it for today's video. If you liked the video or learned something new, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you won't be able to play right when the update happens, be sure to follow me on Twitch by clicking the link in the description below so you get to check out the new map right away on my stream. I'll also be breaking down tons of new Season 3 content on the YouTube channel, so hit the subscribe button now. As always, thanks for watching Hold That Tiger Gaming.